Can't wait to get you back in Dubai. Good morning.
I cannot wait to come back.
Yeah.
We're so excited.
Oh, I'm so excited, and I love Australian people so much. I actually had Tim Tams with English tea yesterday, and I know how to do. Have you ever done a Tim Tam slam?
I was born as an Australian. You're born doing that. So I'll explain to Pretty and
Like
Ross.
where you bite the corner of the Tim Tam, then you bite the other corner.
Yep.
Then you like suck the milk, and then you dunk the whole thing in the milk, and then you eat it.
You know what? Now I want one. Now, a Tim Tam, if you guys don't know, is like the most amazing cookie in the world. They sell it in Dubai, but yeah, you bite a corner of each and then use it as the straw. Was that the first time you ever had that?
No, I've had Tim Tams. I had Tim Tams the first time I went to Australia because a fan gave me them, but I kind of just get them now because I really like them.
I love it. I love
You're a
it.
fan.
We're so excited. We've just announced RedFestDXB, and we've announced that you're coming back. You're here in Dubai. We cannot wait to get you back here. Congratulations on all the success. Give her a big round of applause. She's won about 1 billion awards. You are so cool, man. Like, and honestly, the way that you just hold yourself up, I just think is not only like amazing, but it's also inspirational for not only just like young women, but I just think
Everyone,
men and women, no matter what age you are across the world. How is it? How's life right now?
Life is great. Thank you for saying all those sweet things. That's really nice. I'm great. I'm so happy. And, I was just home for a while, which was really great. And, I'm excited for next year. I'm just having a really good time. And I feel like I'm just enjoying life more. So I'm really happy.
You had just wrapped up touring with Taylor Swift, and I saw the last show that you guys did together. You put an emotional post up. How was that whole experience?
It was so surreal. I mean, I've been a fan of Taylor since I was like 11 years old, and I listened to everything from her very, very first album to Reputation, and I know every single song, including the deep cuts. So I've been like a hardcore Taylor Swift fan, and I just felt so at home there. I felt at home with her fans. I just felt really at home there, and it was a mixture of being very surreal and also feeling very familiar because I felt like I could be in the crowd being one of those girls,
Oh.
I mean, you have that moment where you're a Taylor Swift fan, and the next thing you know, you're up on stage with her and obviously opening up the show. That's a pretty cool moment, right?
Super cool. Super cool.
But then you've got to fathom and understand that there are people like many of us here in the UAE or around the world who you that is you to them as well. Well, I mean, what advice would you give to someone that is trying to come up in the music industry or just trying to, do what you do right now? There's so many, and we meet them around the Middle East as well. There are so many talented artists across the Middle East. I mean, advice, what would you tell them? What have you learnt?
That's really difficult to sum up in one answer, but I think something important that I've learned is, there are so many singers and there are so many artists in the world, and really what you have to do is cultivate what the most you version of you is, because you're never going to be better at copying someone. You're never going to be better at, trying to be the next this, the next that,
Sure.
or imitating, like you have to just cultivate what makes you different, what makes you unique, what do you like and what inspires you that you don't see anybody else doing. I think that is probably the most important thing is adding something,
True star Camila Cabello with us right now as she gets ready to come down here for RedFestDXB. One of your singles that we are playing so much of that we absolutely love is teaming up with Buzzy, of course. Congratulations on the success of this.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm super excited. I think Bozzy is so great and so talented, and I'm just happy that, he was open to having me remix the song.
I'm an Australian Lebanese guy.
Here we go.
Buzzy is Lebanese from what I can tell on his Wikipedia page, all right?
sick.
As Lebanon, as Lebanese people, we will claim anything, even if it's like 3% that he could be Lebanese. So now Camila Cabello, we're claiming you.
I love that.
We're claiming you though. You are also now part Lebanese. Okay, just letting you know.
Yeah, that is awesome. I mean, you never know. Maybe after I take my, those ancestry tests where you spit in it, it tells you like you're 2% this. I might be. Who knows?
100%.
I'll let you know.
I love it. On stage, I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing on stage when we get to Dubai? What's going on?
Ooh, well, I mean, it's going to be super fun. I'm excited to, sing some of my songs. I'm excited to go to Dubai. I'm excited to meet my fans over there. As far as the set, I can't really tell you. It's still kind of far away. So who knows? Might be a little bit of new. But who knows?
Camila, last time you were at RedFestDXB, I got to meet you, and I had such a long-lasting impression. You were so lovely. I felt like we had so much in common, including food. Your love of bananas.
Yeah.
You love bananas, is that right?
I love bananas. I eat them with everything.
Define everything.
But hold on. Let me ask you. You've mentioned that in an interview. Now, okay, go ahead. Yep.
Like I eat them with rice and chicken. I eat them with scrambled eggs in the morning. I eat them with soup. I eat them with spaghetti. I eat them with tacos. I eat it in cereal. I eat them with oatmeal. I eat it with Chinese food. I eat it with everything.
It's very unusual but amazing at the same time. It's I actually had dried. Have you had dried banana before? Like they're like crisps. They're like chips.
Oh yeah, we have. I'm Cuban, so we have every form of banana in our food. We have like banana soup, banana mash, banana chip, banana dessert. We have every type of banana.
So you mean what's interesting about this is your song. I was remixing on the radio, and you probably wouldn't want this, but I was saying "banana in my hand." Dun, 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 dun. Did that ever come into your head, or was that just me?
Well, that was actually the original lyric for the song, but we decided to change it.
Oh, wow. Okay, there we go.
Exclusive.
Ignorant me. I had no idea. There it is. Okay, I thought I came up with something really cool. And it was the original. Oh. I love hearing what you say about social media. I think it's really, really super cool that it can suck you into a vortex and you can't get out of it. I totally agree. Is that like something that you've purposely done, is given the gram and the social media to sort of mum and your management to look after so you're not in it all the time?
Yeah, I'm not really a fan. Every time I go on social media and I look at everything, I just find myself feeling just not great and feeling very like, I don't know, like it's just weird. And it's scientifically proven to have that kind of weird effect on your brain where it makes you kind of like sad or insecure, or, you're kind of comparing yourself to people. And honestly, I just don't, like when I'm doing something really cool, like the last thing I want to do is like be on my phone and take a picture of it. Like when I'm doing something really cool or seeing something amazing, like the last thing I want to do is get out my phone and take a video of it and look at it through my screen. Like I don't know. I'm just not really like that. And I've had to kind of just come to peace with that. And sometimes I'm better than others. But for example, like I was just home right now for 2 weeks and I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to be on my phone. I'm just not going to be. I just can't,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, totally feel it. When I want to talk about the charity that you're doing right now with Save the Children. We've been following this journey. This is unbelievable. This is obviously this obviously means a lot to you as well. Can you just tell us what it's all about?
Yeah, well, Save the Children is an organization that focuses on children, but does everything from when there's natural disasters, having shelter and food and refuge, to education, to helping with the refugee crisis, like the Syrian refugee crisis. Like their main focus is for children that are going through, things that adults shouldn't even be going through, And I mean, I just feel so connected with them and what they do because, I don't know, I just feel really connected to kids, and I have a little sister, and, I just feel, I just think that it's so important in those situations. There's so many organizations that take care of just the basic things, like having everybody, the essentials like water and electricity, and which all of that is super important. But I think it's great that they take care of, they focus on children.
Camila,
and I'm super excited to be working with them.
I mean, all this is just so amazing. And I think at such a young age, you have managed to set such an amazing example, as we said earlier, for not just young women, but young men as well around the world. You were talking about social media. And you're so proud of your heritage as well. You're so proud of your mom. You take her to all the award shows. What message do you give to a young girl who's looking at all the negativity on social media, who maybe charity work is not in there, who's maybe not, afraid to show their heritage to everyone else? What do you want to say to those young men and women?
Well, I think the thing with social media, and I think the thing with perspective in general, is if you are focusing on the bad stuff and only looking at the bad stuff that happens in the world, and only looking at gossip, or looking at, just pictures of people who, make you feel insecure about your life, like, then that is what your world becomes, So I feel like I always try to look at people that I can learn from, and people that, watch shows where, with people that are much smarter than me, and look at things that inspire me, and see things that, make me want to make more, like I think it's important to focus and look for things, whether it's books or movies or music, things that make you want to be better as a person. And I think in those things is where you find yourself, and find the things that you like and the things that make you happy,
That's so beautiful. And I have to say, I know you're a private person, but watching whatever photos come out of you and your man, Matthew, are just absolutely adorable. And you look like you're really happy and in love.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We're gonna wrap it up, but we want to say thank you so much. RedFestDXB is going on. We are honored to have her back here on the stage. Camila Cabello, thank you so much.
Woo! Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Virgin Radio.